Hello everyone, I've come today again. When things like this get out of hand, you get me involved, and that's when I come to speak to people to make sure that people understand what is going on. You know, these few days we have heard what is going on in Nigeria, and it's kind of very hard to take. Governor Orji Uzor Kalu was sentenced, to 12 years imprisonment, and we see the persecution of Onyeoma Allen, the CEO of APs. We also see the persecution of Ifeanyi Uba. All these, something that mainly the Igbos see as a Buhari government strategy to sideline or subdue or cripple Igbo economy. In one way, we can see that way that Buhari is trying to cripple the economies of Igbos. In other way, we can reason with the president of the country. We see the burning of Onitsha market, Iweka market, a lot of places that Igbos are investing have been crippled. We see the destruction of Igbos market in Ghana. Now we see the destruction of some of the political powers in Nigeria, somebody like Orji Uzor Kalu and somebody like Ifeanyi Uba. The charges against them is somehow something that's, mind-racking. While we may have empathy on somehow why these policies targeting Igbos, we also know that a lot of northern side of the nation governors are corrupt. Most of them have not been persecuted. We see the like of Tinubu walking around. We see the like of Shomole walking around. Nobody have persecuted them. In saying that, let's just come back to Igbo for a minute. Should the Igbos defend Orji Uzor Kalu and Ifeanyi Uba? White we see the whole situation as funny, as an attack on Igbos. We also have to see these people for who they are. Orji Uzor Kalu is being inducted for about 7 point something billion naira. Have you been to Aba State Force? Do you know 2 billion naira will establish Aba Road, Aba Main Market very well to the world standard, 2 billion. But a single man pocket that money for himself or maybe for his family. Maybe his family is family of 10 or 20. Money that meant for millions of Abas, maybe about 2 point something million people of Aba State. Orji Uzor Kalu alone, even if it is 1 million, only he pocket that money. Orji Uzor Kalu does not invest in Aba. He invests in Abuja. He invests in Lagos and probably some in a foreign country. Should Aba people fight for him? Should the Igbos fight for him? Orji Uzor Kalu did not have a credential to say today I supported such an Igbo airline or give some Igbo state or local government, good life with the money I make from the government. And we're not talking of money that belongs to Nigeria. We're talking of money that belongs to fellow Igbos. Abia State is not Orji Uzor Kalu was not a sports minister of Nigeria or information minister. He was a governor. From governor, he was a senator. These are money that are meant for the poor people dying on the street of Aba, poor people dying in Ariara Market, poor people dying around the area. These are money that are meant for the youth that find there's no way for them to live. They engage in armed robbing. They engage in kidnapping. Some of them are unfortunate. They kill them. Some of them are fortunate. They are in prison. Some of them, they die on time for them. Some of these youth were involved in robbing because they find no option again than to take up arms to go and rob for those they feel that have made it. Some of them they robbed, they took their last car, they misuse it. Why I'm saying this, I'm trying to pick on Orji Uzor Kalu. Did Orji Uzor Kalu invest his money in a way that you can come to Igbo land, even Owerri, Aba, Port Harcourt, all these places that you can come to there and say, well, this guy built a factory that is, you know, um, you know, um, employing maybe 20 to 10,000 people in Owerri or in Aba or in Abia State. Probably highest he probably do is within his kindred. He probably be within his own community. He may not do within his kindred, he may not do in his community safe. Then we're talking of billions, we're not talking of naira. We're talking of billions, we're not talking of millions. So such a man even have the gut to stand and smile. You know. Should Igbos rise and defend this? With respect to the president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, whatever the case may be, Orji Uzor Kalu deserve to rot in jail. For millions of families that he have driven, he have wickedly took out such a money from them. Millions of mom, dad have died because they did not have proper Medicare. Millions of people have died of starvation. Millions of pregnant women die giving birth because there's no good hospital to deliver them. Millions of markets have lost money because the marketplace where they said there's no road for people to come in. The little one, the road, rain spoiled the whole thing. Now you're talking of this man. Igbo should do everything possible to make sure that Orji Uzor Kalu, the money, being recovered and put back in Abia State's Abia State bank account, and it should be used for the development of Abia State. I strongly support that Orji Uzor Kalu should be in prison. You have role moms, children, unborn children, and generation lives. Many governors in the East should be persecuted, those that refuse to do the right thing. I don't care who it is. When you refuse to do the right job, you should face the persecution. This is why the Western nation developed today. In Western nation, a minister in Australia was almost fined, or in fact, he was resigned because he ate 5,000 because he took private jet from Sydney to Melbourne. So it cost $5,000. They asked him why. Refund it. Even in official duty, but the government does not approve that official duty. People asked him to pay it back and resign. He wasn't just a minister, he was deputy speaker of the house. He resigned. Her name is Bishop. So we are talking of millions. I wish there is hanging Orji Uzor Kalu deserve death penalty. Any Igbo coming out to campaign or to protest against this guy must ask yourself, how many people have Orji Uzor Kalu helped? What has he done to you, Igbos? Is it because he buy gari, buy rice? Would that make you living? If you eat, don't you think your unborn child, grandchildren will eat? Do you want to finish everything here today and leave the next generation starving? Now let's come back to Ifeanyi Uba. Ifeanyi Uba, look at the money they are, calling today. All this money is invested in Lagos. None of them is invested in eastern side. Ifeanyi Uba also, if inducted, he deserves to serve the jail. If you cannot look at the eastern side, there's no factor in the eastern side. This guy, they have the money. Why can't you employ your people? Why can't you build in the state? If you think that you're running away for criminal, then you have to. You are governor. You have power. Why can't you make sure that the criminals are eradicated, are eliminated in your state? Ask them to leave, provide job, and give them option. Guys, I've provided a job for you guys. It may not be the best job, it may not be the highest paying job, but I'll provide something for you to actually in a month have money in your pocket. But if you refuse to take up the job, I have no option than to discipline any criminal that caught in this state. If you give them that option and they continue to steal, then whatever you do, no one will blame you. Ifeanyi Uba, you have not done anything good. Forget the house you build in the village. Forget maybe you do the Taiwan road or two. No, such a money we are talking about. We're talking of billions. How much is medical equipment? How much is building good road? How much is putting pipe water that run the street that people can easily build a house and tap water? How much is you giving those kind of, take 1 billion out of 4 or 5 billion, take 1 billion out and run water from your community, run water around that people can easily go put good pipe, put good pipe that will last 50 years. They have some good pipe. People will go when they're building, they tap water from there. Do that for the people. Put good generator for this community. Let them have a steady light. Make the community feel okay. Tell people around you, build houses for people. But you have used those privileges and abused them. So I ask Igbos that before you side these people, you have to be very careful. You have to reason. Don't be fooled. When people refuse, I know it is Buhari that everybody's looking at that he's trying to, cripple Igbo's economy. But when things like this are happening, you can tap into them and be successful. So what is going on is a big lesson to every governor. Even those that have think that they are free, there's a day the judgment day will come, like it comes to Orji Uzor Kalu today. Now let me go back to airpiece, Allen Onyeoma. Allen Onyeoma case is a very sensitive case. I think Allen Onyeoma deserves protection. Allen Onyeoma deserves government security. I don't know how he got his money, but when you look at the way the money is being managed, he has been favored both poor and the rich. So his generosity can actually give him a good condos. So America trying to indict him or place allegation of allegation on him. We should be careful and should be sensitive in that case. Allen Onyeoma should be commanded for the work he's doing. They took vetoes. Then the guy now today, the company have crumbled. The only airline that we see that is going up and challenging world standard, they wanted to cripple it down again. Allen Onyeoma should not be charged. I don't care what people say, but it should not be charged. Everybody, not Igbos, all Nigerians should make sure that Allen Onyeoma is protected. There's no way that you're going to charge such a man, they say corruption, all this and that. Allen Onyeoma, hospitality being showed. The Western world can say anything in order to win the minds of an African man. Forgetting that we have Shell Oil, Petronas, that's splitting oil everywhere in Nigeria. Nobody have indicted their men and charged them in Nigeria. Those men need to be indicted and charged. Obama need to be indicted and charged for the security reason, for things he caused in Africa, for killing Muammar Gaddafi. Obama need to be charged in Africa. Ben Clinton need to be charged. So Bush need to be charged. These are people that Africa you have to apply for extradition of those president and charge them in Africa. And then they will extract Onyeoma and charge them down there. It is the responsibility of Nigerian government to ensure that Onyeoma is being protected. Every Igbos too should ensure that he has the necessary backup from people. We should not give in because people say that he's corrupt, he's that. But look at what he's doing. Somebody who have had his record for quite some times. So we should be very careful on his case. Allen Onyeoma is highly supported to keep on doing what he's doing. EFCC should back off from him. EFCC should follow people like Oshomole who pack billions of naira just for him and his family. Can he be able to finish that money before he died? He cannot. Today, you cannot even hear of Abacha's son. You cannot hear of even Babangida, all those people that steal money. Because their kid become useless. They will be trying to drag to keep themselves flowing, but it's not working. They will not be successful because what happens is that the father took from the next generation. The next generation cannot think. They cannot be industrious. They cannot have good initiative. They only have what? Spending mentality. And that money will be gone. Before they know it, the money is gone. They are trying to hide their head somewhere. I think this is something that we all have to learn. And governors should be warned. All Nigerian governors should be persecuted. Once they come out from office, they should be able to tell people their investment. And when they leave office, people should also know their investment. If it's too much, then people should persecute them. We are talking about hate speech. It will be one of my topic. The Senate actually recently rejected. I wrote to the Senate in 2012 about death penalty. I asked them to seeking the Senate advice on introducing death penalty to Nigerian politicians. They threw it away. No, they couldn't attend that. I couldn't even get a reply. But again, this year when it's coming up, I tried to write to the Senate back again, and I heard that they throw the same. So this time around, they give it a view and they throw it away. But they want to introduce hate speech. I want all these rubbish dead politicians to face death penalty. And inshallah, and by God's grace, one day, they will face the mistake. Not just 12 years in jail, they will face what we call death penalty. They will face it. I hope this makes sense today. Lord Obi.